Well, Louise would do just about anything for a glimpse of the man she married. Far too young, his mind started slipping away. She calls it the long, sad goodbye.
He was just full of life. He didn't just embrace life, he ran at it. He made me laugh pretty much almost instantly, and yeah, we fell in love.
I noticed that throughout this interview you kind of referred to him almost in the past tense. He's still alive, but he's not the Moose you love.
Yeah, they call it the long goodbye, and it is you're grieving this past life.
A love story for the ages.
How was he as a partner?
He was a handful, but he was good fun. He was a good handful, and you know he would literally laugh the minute we woke up to the minute we went to sleep.
Craig Moose Moore, high-flying advertising executive, ocean swimmer, adored dad of Phoebe and partner of Vogue managing editor Louise Bryant. But a decade ago, at the age of just 46, Moose's world shattered. He was diagnosed with early onset dementia.
We were sort of given a diagnosis, but after that, nothing. We weren't given any information about dementia.
Louise says there was little support after the early diagnosis, and over the next few years, Moose's mind repeatedly let him down.
He wouldn't turn up to things, he would skip things that were really important to him, and he'd make up stories and he'd say, I don't know what you're talking about.
As the disease progressed, Louise realised she could no longer care for Moose on her own.
It's been really harrowing because I had to make a decision. Craig needs to go into a nursing home, and so and it was the worst day of my life. He's a very handsome man and still is, yeah.
What do you miss the most looking back at all these beautiful photos?
I just miss his big, bold personality. I miss his warm hugs and just being there. Our friends and I would always hope that these golden moments would return.
Louise is now fronting a new campaign called Think Again, warning dementia can start younger than you think and calling on more federal government support for early onset cases.
We'll have to sit in the disabled area.
The disease costs the government billions each year in medical care and supporting carers like Michaela, who looks after her mum Debbie.
You know, they had a picture for their life. I had a picture for mine too. And that's okay that it's changed. I mean, it's a privilege to be able to look after the woman that brought me into this world.
It's very worrying because there are fewer and fewer people of working age to support every person with dementia and their families.
How old was your father when he was diagnosed with dementia?
Professor Henry Brodati is an expert in the field. He says more than 430,000 people in Australia have dementia and more than 1.7 million people care for someone with the disease. While the statistics are grim, environmental factors play a huge part.
That's something that people don't realise, that about 50% of the risk for dementia are things we can do something about.
He says keeping physically and mentally active is key, but he also wants people to take brain health as seriously as they do their annual skin check and talk with their doctors.
We need the slip, slop, slap of brain health. We need people to think about it, think again, and do something about it.
I hope you have a good day. I hope you didn't get too cold.
Moose's mind's winding down, but it's that same mind Louise will forever cherish and miss the most.
I don't know if I can read this. I'm writing this as the sun comes up on your 39th birthday. Don't worry about 40. From experience, 41 is worse. I'm looking forward to spending many more birthdays in the future. Love, Craig. I feel very lucky though. It's an enormous privilege to care for somebody that you love, especially somebody with dementia. You become their greatest protector, their greatest advocate, and you eventually become their voice.
It is such a cruel disease, isn't it? And if you and your family are going through something similar, there's more information in the link below.